Alright, you guys, so yesterday I made a post in relation to the killing of Terrence Crutcher, saying that Black Lives Matter, saying that this is the reason that Colin Kaepernick is protesting, saying that this must stop, and some of y'all lost your minds. One guy told me to shut the fuck up because I never say anything when a black guy kills another black guy, and nobody protests black on black crime. Well, first of all, that's not true. People do protest black on black crime. It happens. Google it. The media just doesn't publicize it as much. Second of all, black on black crime isn't a thing. Nobody ever says Mexican on Mexican crime, Asian on Asian crime, white on white crime. Third of all, you cannot equate a civilian murdering another civilian, and that civilian being charged with murder, serving their time for that murder, to a paid government official who was paid to protect and serve, killing an innocent civilian in an unjustifiable fashion, and being put on paid administrative leave, because that is exactly what happened yesterday. And some of y'all are still finding ways to justify that killing, trying to find excuses after watching that video, saying, well, maybe this, maybe that. None of those are good enough reasons for why that man should have been killed yesterday, period. And then some of y'all still have issues with Colin Kaepernick's protest. You say that he should protest in a different way. Well, he's doing a silent protest. What other protest do you want? I feel like you just don't want any kind of protest. I feel like you rather a protest not occur. I feel like you rather people just forget and ignore, and you can go back into your little bubble where life is perfect and that these things do not exist, and where people are silent and going about their lives. You say that also the protest isn't really doing anything. I mean, maybe he should actually do more than just sit there and be quiet. Well, he donated $1 million to an organization related to the issue that he is protesting, so that point is now null and void. But more importantly, there is so many of you that are angrier about Colin Kaepernick's protest than you are about the murdering of Terrence Crutcher. In fact, there are so many of you that are loud and outspoken at Colin Kaepernick's protest. You say that all lives matter, but when Terrence Crutcher got killed, you were silent. Now, I realize that I seem fired up right now, and that's because I am, right? I mean, there are innocent lives being taken. I just can't believe that this is a reality that we live in. So many of you take this as an attack, right? You say that we're attacking cops. We're saying that all cops are bad. We're not saying that all cops are bad, right? We're not saying that all lives don't matter, right? We are simply focusing on the issue at hand, which is that right now there are gross injustices that are affecting a disproportionate amount of people of color, black, brown, Native American in this country, and we're saying that we can do better, right? We're saying that where we're at right now, yeah, sure, this country's great. Don't get me wrong. There's a lot of great stuff about this country, but we can be better. We can improve. We can aspire for excellence. Look, I'm a white guy. My life is pretty good, right? I go about my life. I leave my house. I'm pretty damn sure I'm going to come back alive at the end of the day. I get pulled over by a cop. My first thought is, maybe if I sweet talk this guy, he'll let me get out of this ticket, right? I'm not worried about getting killed. That's not my reality. But it's the reality of some of my friends. It's the reality of black Americans. It's the reality of people of color in this country. I shut up and I listen and I hear their experience and I'm like, whoa, really? That's how it is? And it opens my eyes and it makes me realize that I can't be silent, that I can't ignore it, that when I see that I need to say something, right? And that saying something is not an attack. I want to make that clear. It's not an attack on anybody, right? I mean, it's an attack on police officers that should be held accountable for their actions. But more than anything, it's a call for action. It's a call for betterment. It's a call for progress. It's saying, hey guys, we can do better. Because we can. So let's fucking do it!